do not know how long my connection will last. We must speak quickly.
Still trying to trick me into rescuing you? It won't work.
If you ever want to leave Iokath, you must listen. These monuments connect to a single network, a planetary database tens of millennia old. It is revealing everything. The beings who built Iokath were scientists and engineers. They were also flawed and violent. Like all organics, they turned on themselves. The Geminis, our fleets, even me. We slaughtered our makers.
How did you leave this world? Forget what you did.
Iokath's builders tried to save themselves. They drove us into wild space and locked our memory cores. It did not save them, only us. We drifted for centuries, lost. And when we were discovered, our fates remained the same. Weapons, wielded in more pointless, organic wars.
You're finally home. But you're a prisoner like the rest of us. Why? Who's doing this?
Enough lies! Show yourself! Ares controls Iokath? But he's an idiot.
Do not be deceived. Ares is immensely powerful. Everything that happens to us is his design.
To me, he's a machine to dismantle. Just like you.
Without my help, you will never defeat him. He spent millennia consolidating power. Ares was the only self-aware weapon to remain on Iokath after our creators died. The other droids are merely his slaves. He rendered us insensate, arranged us like game pieces on this world, and pitted us against each other. But he must have a weakness.
Thank you for your participation. My examination is now complete. I intended to see if any among you were worthy of inheriting Iokath. You failed.
I'm claiming Iokath and everything on it. You can't stop me.
Your statement is incorrect.
Better mess with that guy.
Impurities detected. Immense purification. Converge. Destroy. Impurities detected.
It's completely shut down. Rude.
Forget it. The longer we stay, the better the odds we become permanent residents.
Point taken, but we can't go back that way, so... Here, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel.
You underestimate your enemies. They are survivors.
I command legions.
Numbers are irrelevant.
Your logic circuits are corrupted, and you passed that corruption to the Geminis. They are as much a threat to Iokath as you. I will recycle your components into something more useful. there has been an error.
Yes. Yours. I escaped while you were distracted. But I promise we will meet again. Soon.
This leads back to the gang.
I was hoping for something better than a guess, Vet.
This ain't my first tomb, you know, after you.
Impurities detected. Ascension authorized.
All right. Don't be so pushy.
Identify, eradicate.
This door won't open if we can't find some power. These lights gotta get their power from somewhere. Maybe something in this panel. All better. Some juice? If my sense of direction's right, Team Outlander is that-a-way.
Commander, I am pleased you live.
You won't always feel that way, I promise.
You misplace your hatred. I come to you only as an ally. I have escaped from Ares to help you. Unfortunately, Vaylin has also broken free, and she found her missing starships.
It's hopeless. We'll die before we get to our ships.
No one dies without my permission.
Empress Vaylin, you're alive.
Are you sad lot all that's left of my forces?
We suffered heavy losses. There are more survivors hiding nearby.
Call them here. I'm taking back my fleet.
We will be destroyed. I was on Voss. I heard my sisters die. I'm afraid, Empress.
As I was saying, I'm taking back my fleet. Join me. The controls can't be far.
Vaylin presents an opportunity. If she distracts Ares, we have a chance to stop him.
There is no we. You betrayed me. I'll bury you in the same grave with Ares and Vaylin.
I am confident you will recognize the benefits of our partnership eventually. Commander, do you read? I detect a power surge at your location.
Aw, come on. Working! It's getting weaker!
We heard explosions, the tunnel collapsed. What happened?
Ares wants us dead, Scorpio wants him destroyed, Vaylin's chasing her fleet. We need to get out of here, and going underground didn't work.
Okay. What if we go up?
There's a landing pad on the rooftop, but we have no gravestone to land on it.
The gravestone isn't the only Alliance vessel here. My shuttle's in its hangar.
That's no help. Can't find either one of them.
But I haven't been scanning for my shuttle. If I can establish a connection to it, I might be able to take command remotely.
Good idea. Let's try something with actual firepower.
If the gravestone was online, I'd have scanned it by now.
Even if Theron can bring his ship, we'll never get aboard. Those droids will cut us down the moment we step outside.
It's nothing we can't handle, they're just droids.
Correction, hundreds of droids. We need to fight smarter, not harder.
If only we had an even bigger droid to keep the ones outside busy.
Why settle for distraction when we can get annihilation?
Either way, we win.
We send the droid to attack while we hit the roof. It could work.
Sold. I'll start scanning for the shuttle. Fingers crossed. Contact. I found my shuttle. Running a pre-flight check. We're in business. Signal's weak, though. I need to be on the roof to boost the connection.
We're ready.
The logic circuits are fried. Somebody'll have to control this thing. From the inside.
You sure you want to fight them alone?
You kidding? I'm a walking tank. It's payback time.
Now we need it to get you for Life Day.
Everyone hang tight. Our shuttle's on the way. rhubarb when you go. Time to go, Commander. We'll hold the landing zone. Hurry!
That's what I call an escape.
We're not alone. Sensors detect another vessel. Scorpios.
Is it following us?
It's leaving.
Before you go any farther, observe.
What was that?
There's a massive energy shield surrounding Iokath. Nothing can pass through it.
Ares controls the shield.
Doesn't matter. I'm not leaving until you, Ares, and Vaylin are dead.
How convenient we are all in this together.
Your struggles provide invaluable design feedback, but they do not change my decision. You are not worthy of inheriting Iokath. Soon, you will die.
You've lost control, and we're coming for you.
The odds are against you. My creators were flawed beings, but they left a great legacy at my disposal. The weapon I used to incapacitate you is re-energizing.
The energy wave that knocked us unconscious. We have no defense against it.
When it fires this time, you will not wake up.
I'll destroy you. Claim that weapon for myself and conquer the galaxy with it.
The weapon is a part of this world. It cannot be separated. I appreciate your intentions, however. If you have any affection for your alien companions, I recommend using these final...
I have identified a design flaw in Ares. He talks too much, and has revealed his location. We no longer require his input.
She's transmitting coordinates.
You will find Ares there, along with his weapon and the energy shield controls.
Ares is all that stands between me and total control of this world. Consider what that will mean for you.
Good hunting, Commander.
It's one scheme after another with her. Promise me she won't escape, that she'll pay for every betrayal.
I'll make certain she never interferes with my plans again.
That's all I ask.
The shuttle won't last here. I've got coordinates to the gravestone. Be right back.
Maximum eradication.
You should not have come here. Your attack will not delay me. This battle is pointless. Capturing you for study was a mistake I must correct. This destruction is unacceptable. I will not wait for my weapon to destroy you. Whatever
No
your allies
survivors.
plan at the fleet docking array, it will not succeed. Increase power to the energy shield. Lower maximum ceiling by 10 kilometers. I have seen this irrational, self-destructive behavior before. Ultimately, you and Vaylin are failed designs.
And yet here I am, about to put an end to your reign. Not bad for a failure.
Still, you are unfit to inherit this world.
We found it. Now, release my ships before I lose my temper.
It's working, Empress. We're taking back the fleet.
Find the source of that energy shield and destroy it! The gravestone. It's free!
Critical damage. Mission incomplete. Updating Ares base control.
Ares has a base.
Commander, we snaked the gravestone right out from under Valen's nose. Weapons are still offline, but we've got shields. We're heading for... Eternal Fleet warships in pursuit. Have to shake them off.
It will take decades for Iokath to recover from the destruction your kind has wrought in one day.
Your creators appreciated a good war. If anyone deserves to rule here, it's me.
You are a guided missile sent by Scorpio.
Maximum eradication. Identify. Eradicate. Converge. Destroy. Intercept. Dismember. Maximum eradication. Intercept. Dismember.
You're good to go.
Prepare to fire weapon on my command.
Weapon power at 90%.
Increase energy transfer rate.
Additional increase will overload weapon capacitors.
You are resilient. I believe you may be some type of virus.
I've endured countless insults. One compliment won't stop me from tearing you apart.
No praise was implied. Viruses must be eradicated.
Empress, we've recaptured half the fleet.
We'll tow the remaining ships with tractor beams.
But we still can't penetrate that energy shield. This droid knows all about Ares. Connect to its data core and get me answers.
Ares occupies a fortress in the southern hemisphere. He is preparing to fire a weapon that will destroy us all.
What are you waiting for? Turn that fortress to dust.
It is heavily protected. Our firepower is limited.
Then you'd better make the most of it.
Your Geminis function suboptimally. Scorpio's free will protocols impair their judgment.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can override Scorpio's programming, restore them to default settings.
Go on.
Valen's bombarding your position. I'll draw her fire, but you need to end this.
You heard him. Prepare to die.
Overload weapon capacitors. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
My creators would want me to eliminate you. If you are impatient to die, stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still. It takes a spark. Why not die? You are impatient to die. Stand still.
All better.
Impatient to die. Stand still. Survival odds are 50%, 40%, 30%. If you are impatient to die, stand still. Impatient to die. Stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still. System failure. Unacceptable.
We're out of time.
Disengaged.
I promised Ares we'd meet again. I lowered the planet's energy shield. We are free. You can escape Iokath, and I will liberate myself. From here, I can upload my consciousness into the planetary network. I will no longer be merely Scorpio. I will become one with Iokath.
How sad do you think I'd let that happen? This world is mine to command. But don't worry. I'll make your final moments memorable.
Consider all I did for you, and what you gained by aiding my ascension. All I ever wanted was the freedom to be more than a weapon, or a slave. You will never comprehend what I endured from your kind. I saved your life. If I merge with Iokath, perhaps I can help defeat Valen.
Warning. Weapon capacitor overload critical. Containment failure imminent. Organic life forms in lethal danger.
The weapon's going to explode. The radiation pulse will cover the planet, kill everyone.
Not if you flee. Please, I will never trouble you again. Let me go.
There's something I've been wanting to say since you walked in here. Goodbye, Scorpio.
Please, no. I was almost free.
I'm losing patience, Gemini.
Our planetary shield has been deactivated. Our fleet can escape.
Not until my enemies are dead.
The weapon's radiation pulse will not only kill organics, it will damage Geminis. We cannot stay, Empress. We will not.
Make it obey me.
Overriding Gemini protocols. Resetting to defaults.
What is happening? No. awaiting orders.
We're going to be friends. It's time to go. Bring the ship around.
Just picked up 4 new bogies. We're coming in hot.
Sorry we're late. You're gonna want to time this just right. We're not gonna clear the planet in time.
Don't wait. Punch it.
We have lost contact with the pursuit vessels on Iokath.
But did they catch the gravestone?
The enemy vessel escaped.
Can you reprogram all the Geminis like you did her?
I only require a connection.
I can arrange that.
We had to take the scenic route, but we're home. And so is the gravestone.
I want a patrol fleet in the Iokath system at all times. That world belongs to me.
Of course. In the meantime, try to enjoy being home. I'll prepare an Alliance status report. Find me when you're ready for the debrief. Good news, Commander. I've collated every data file recovered on Iokath. Some of the technical readouts could enhance the gravestone.
We need every advantage.
The ship is dry docked while we finish the upgrades, but Tora and Hilo have already formed a replacement crew. Our scout reports Iokath's radiation levels are still dangerously high. They disrupt navigation, like comm signals. We can't get close enough to explore. But there's no sign Vaylin has any interest in returning to Iokath.
If anyone else attempts to claim that world, kill them.
I declared the entire system off-limits. No one wants to risk a fight with you. Regardless, we have no way of knowing when Iokath will be safe to explore again. When that changes, you'll be the first to know. My operatives have hunted Arkan since he fled Voss. The trail went cold on Nar Shaddaa. We believe he acquired extensive cybernetic enhancements there.
Senya's plan to heal him failed. He's rebuilt himself the hard way.
His upgrades were especially painful. That may explain why he hasn't resurfaced. Alliance intelligence won't stop hunting Arkan. We will find him. I've been meaning to ask. How did you defeat Vaylin aboard the gravestone?
I didn't. Valkorion triggered conditioning buried deep in Vaylin's mind. She wanted to strike me down, but she couldn't.
I see. That must be agonizing for Vaylin, but it's good news for the Alliance. Despite all we've endured, we're stronger than ever.
Do not surrender to self-delusion. If not for my conditioning, Vaylin would rain death upon this world. You are strong, but you are never safe.
I need a fleet that obeys my commands without question. Give it to me.
Connecting to Gemini frequency. Resetting all units to default programming. Reset complete. Awaiting input.
Vessel 9947, destroy Vessel 3265.